All right, welcome back. It's time to jump back into the world of stuff I don't understand. And this time, we are going to look at Labubus? I was about to call them Lalabus. Labubus? I'm assuming, based on what I've heard out in the ether, that they are dolls, figures, blind box things that are just ugly looking. But apparently these are huge. And I don't quite understand why. Hopefully, I will have some answers by the time we're done.
Let's do a Labubu unboxing. I really want the loved one or the secret. I have everything else besides those two. First one. Oh! Cute! I love the blue one.
I just realized this video has 14 million views. So I see a Labubu now. It's like a little ugly rabbit thing with like a weird smile. I get it. It reminds me of a lot of toys from the 80s and 90s. This is nothing new for me, but I don't understand the hype. It's like when those water bottle thermos things, everyone was stealing them and trying to fight over them, and I was like, what the hell is this? It's just a trend, right? This is just a trend thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking nervous.
Wait, how big are these blind boxes? How much? All right, hold on. 85 bucks for a Labubu box? This one's 38 on eBay. You know what I just realized? Labubus are just where the wild things are. It's just those monsters.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get the freaking secret, but...
You know what? There was passion in that. That was, again, I can't even hate on unboxings. I'm still not sure I understand Labubus, but I love saying Labubu. I collect Labubu, Pop Mart official YouTube video. Okay.
I collect Labubu, or more specifically, I collect things from the Monster series by Pop Mart. I started collecting these last year, and this video was filmed back in November, and since then, my collection has grown. And before I started collecting, these were already popular in Asia, and if you want to start collecting these, I think you should. Not only are these really cute bag charms, but I feel like you can really dress them up and accessorize them to kind of showcase your style, and if you do want to collect them, I suggest you go to a physical Pop Mart store. They may not have it available, but you'll be able to see them in a display case.
I'm learning so much just in this one video. Are they not called Labubus? Because these are the monsters. Exciting macaron. So why are they called Labubus? Is someone gonna explain that? Am I gonna have to Google this? Why is it Labubus? Camped all night at Roseville Galleria for big into energy Labubu. Here's how we made it inside. Okay. Okay.
Welcome to part 3 of the Labubu.
My favorite is the inclusion of the comment. Oh my god, I need part 3. The drama is real and I'm here for it. What is going on?
Welcome to part 3 of the Labubu Hunger Games, the product release of Big Into Energy Labubus. As you know, getting to be number 17 was no walk in the park. We endured a long night in the freezing cold. We shared a lot of laughs, but also faced some tough times.
The way this voiceover is going is like a Ken Burns documentary. Dearest mother, I write to you from the front lines of the Labubu energy release. Though I hold number 17, I know I am always number 1 in your heart. Despite our best efforts, the war for line position continues into the night, and though cold, my spirit is warm with the thoughts of you and father waiting for my return. I wish I could say it was peaceful here, but line cutters are constant threats, and the number of Labubus available is unknown to me. I hope to share with you good news upon my return, but if I do not, remember, I love you dearly. Your son, Private Jesse Cox. I don't know how to describe this, but it's ridiculous. That's the best way to describe this. Ridiculous. The phrase, "we endured," when followed by a long night in the freezing cold, doesn't have the same impact. Like, you were just waiting in line. Anyone who's waited for like a PlayStation has done that.
And it finally came time to go inside The war was almost over. Now the stores in the second level.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I hate this. Not Labubus. Labubus are fine. This is too much. Moving on. I hate this video. I'm slowly, out of everything I've looked at so far, this is the one time where I'm like, all right, I get it, but I also hate it. Like the other ones I've looked at have been like, okay, yeah, no, that's fun. I like this. This I actually kind of hate. Labubus are fine. The craze around Labubus seems ridiculous. I mean, like, I understand the hypocrisy because there's things that I love and I want and I like to spend my money on, but the stuff I'm seeing today is stupid. Why am I not watching? There's a video over here called The Cult of Blind Boxes and the Rise of Labubu. Why am I not watching this? Screw it.
Why is everyone obsessed with blind boxes?
Tell me.
The idea of buying something without knowing exactly what it is sounds like a scam, but unpredictability has become the internet's new favorite thing.
It's gambling. It's gambling. We know what that is. I'm not worried about that. Let's get to the point. Conclusion. Yeah, let's go there.
There were Stanley water bottles, Squishmallow plushies.
That's what I was talking about. Stanley, Squishmallow. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is perfect.
And now, Labubus. It's just good old-fashioned overconsumption masquerading as a hobby.
Yes.
I personally think what we're seeing unfold on social media with blind boxes is more hoarding than it is collecting. And I know people are going to ask, what's the difference anyway? And if you ask me, it's time, passion, knowledge, and intentionality.
Okay, great. Okay. I learned what I already knew. I enjoy the excitement. I don't enjoy I bought 500 of them and now they fill up my house and what am I gonna, like, that's what I think in my mind. That sounds unbearable. I don't want to go to your house filled with a bunch of those. And then I'd be like, okay, so 5 years from now, when you're no longer a Labubu fan, because that usually is what happens, then what? Did you get the satisfaction out of them that you wanted when you spent all that money? Or you could put them in a box and hope they're worth something one day, like all the Beanie Baby people? What do you do with them? This is fun, pairing my Labubu with my bags. Never mind, it's not fun. I hate this. Labubus, let me stress, Labubus are fine. Labubu YouTube? Labubtube? Labutube? Sucks. All right, well, is there anything else worth me looking at? Frustration over Pop Mart vending machine disappointment. Cool. Resellers ruining Labubu for everyone. Yeah, no, that's everything. Pokemon cards, tickets to concerts, all sorts of stuff. Resellers, scalpers. Yeah, no, F them. They're trash. If you are one of them and you're watching, you are the trash. Cuckoo the Labubu inside the doll taking the world by storm. Short news report.
What's Fuzzy got 9 teeth and has people going absolutely crazy.
Oh my god.
Meet Labubu, created by Hong Kong designer Kasing Lung and sold by Chinese brand Pop Mart. The so-called monsters are sold in blind boxes, meaning you don't know what Labubu is inside.
Gambling, right? And everyone, whether they like to admit it or not, loves the concept of like, maybe I'll win. And in this case, winning is you get the Labubu you want.
The dolls, which are usually listed for $22, are now in some cases fetching hundreds of dollars on resale sites. So why the sudden craze? Attribute it to all the biggest celebrities flaunting their Labubus. Starting with Blackpink's Lisa, followed by Hilary Duff, Dua Lipa, Simone Biles. Like Beanie Babies, Trader Joe's totes, and Stanley Cups, Labubus are now having their own moment.
That's what I'm interested in. I no longer care about Labubus as a concept, and now I want to deep dive. Okay, I collected a bunch of Stanley Cups. What now? Maybe like an article. What happened to people who collected all those Stanley Cups? I'm a millennial Stanley Cup collector who's obsessed with Stanley Cups. They reminded me of collecting Harry Potter books, and I even bought some on my wedding day. But why? What are you gonna do with them? All I'm seeing are people saying the trend is dead. Great. So people are throwing away their Stanley Cups already. I assume that's what would happen, is you would just throw them away. Is this radicalizing me? Am I getting radicalized in my 40s as a man who's just like, overconsumption's ruining this goddamn country. It's ruining the world. People are buying things they just don't need. And they think they need it because it makes them happy. But what they really need to make them happy is like real pay for their job and medical care and vacation time off and a loving, supporting family and friends. You know, what is happening right now? All right, let's give it one more. The Labubu obsession, really toxic? I don't even need to watch that to know I probably agree with that. Big and greedy, Labubu Pop Mart TikTok.
Exactly. You're here every day.
Yeah, because I can't beat you. You're always
How
here.
many you get yesterday? Y'all cashed out down there.
I didn't cash out. I didn't cash out.
Y'all got like 3, 4, and then y'all went down there and cashed out.
No, I met my friend down there.
This is a video of 2 grown men fighting, I assume, about buying as many Labubus as humanly possible, and who deserves to own them and then resell them. I assume both these gentlemen are resellers. The sad part about this is there is a little girl, second in line, who very clearly just wants them because they're cute and she likes them. And that's probably the most innocent, wholesome version of any of this. And these 2 guys are like, oh, I saw you over there and you were buying all... This is like when you see adults buying a bunch of Pokemon cards to scalp them, and there's like a kid who just wants to get a pack. And that sucks. You are literally ruining things for children. And that's gross. That's super gross. And yeah, I don't like any of this. This might be the first thing I actually hate. Again, I don't hate the Labubus. But all this, the culture around it? No thanks.